Hello, Jeffrey. We didn't see you at lunch again today, did we? Well, that's been 2 days in a row. And a sandwich for supper isn't really enough for a big, strong man like yourself. Is there a reason you're off your food, Jeffrey?
I'm not a child. I can decide when I eat and when I don't.
Well, I know that, and of course you can make your own decisions.
But you don't let me, do you?
What do you mean?
Go to lunch, go to breakfast, have a bath, have a shave. I just want to be left alone.
And we want to respect your privacy, but it is our job to make sure you can be as well as you can be.
But I'm not, am I?
So you feeling a little under the weather today?
I ache all over.
Do you think that's still from the fall you had a few months ago?
Oh, you tell me. You're the nurse.
When the doctor saw you, she said you should be on the mend by now.
Oh, well, if the doctor says I'm getting better.
We're just concerned about you.
Why can't you all just leave me alone?
How about you come to the communal room and watch the football this evening? We've got a big screen up for the semi-final, and we've put out some England flags.
I'm fine here.
Well, you don't seem fine to me.
How would you feel if you'd been turfed out of your own house and made to live with strangers and people nagging you all the time?
Could take you through to the bar a little later and you could have a chat with some of the other residents over a drink. Or we could go for a walk in the garden before it gets dark.
I just want to be left alone. I'm not going to get any better, so why don't you stop bothering me and let me die peacefully?
Jeffrey, what would your family think if they heard you talking that way?
Everyone would be better off if I was gone. My family need that money. I've worked all these years to save it for them. There's no point in wasting it in me being here.
Well, I can see that you're tired. So I'll pop in again before the end of my shift later and see if you fancy doing something after you've had a little rest.
Just leave me be.
I don't know what to say when he talks that way.
Jeffrey's clearly very depressed. That's plain to see.
And if he keeps on losing weight, we can't force him to eat.
Is the not eating thing recent?
Well, just over the last few weeks, really. And his family have noticed.
Jeffrey's been with us, 8 months now?
And he seems so angry with his family, even though they come and visit quite frequently, which is more than happens with a lot of the others.
Is he taking his medication?
He takes it, but I sometimes suspect that he keeps it at the back of his mouth.
Well, that's not good at all.
And it's hard to get him to even agree to just being washed. He just seems so angry and frustrated. And when he gets like that, his skin flares up and then we have to cream him. And then he just lies on his bed and doesn't even have the telly on. I've run out of ways to try and cheer him up.
From what you said, I don't think Jeffrey wants to be cheered up. And perhaps that's not what we should be trying to do. It sounds like he needs someone to talk to about his situation. Someone other than a nurse or a member of his family. I mean, he hasn't made any friends here, so he's all alone with his feelings. And the sorrow at the loss of his independence. Looking ahead, all he can see is things going downhill. I'll get in contact with his GP. If necessary, we can arrange an assessment with a community psychiatric nurse and we'll take it from there. Thank you, Steph, for bringing this to my attention.